Heya, it's Katona Rose, and this is the fifth and final chapter of The Wolf Among Us. I'm going to apologize in advance. I was outside quite a bit today. I did a bit of mountain biking, and then I had a photo shoot. So I'm very allergic, and I'm going to be rubbing my eyes and probably blowing my nose. Apologies in advance. But beyond that, let's get started. Let's see what there is to see. Title screen early. Getting into it and going, guys. The Wolf Among Us. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
You're tired. Oh, there's a clock again. And our man, Bigby.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Put the gun away.
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
Yeah, it's super easy when people have guns out.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
Good, thanks.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
You didn't have to be that aggressive about it.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
This
Well,
whole thing is
Sheriff.
so weird.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
I don't know what to say.
Going to make me guess, are you? Very well. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
Not
I
good
just
enough.
want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed
It's
him.
fair enough.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said.
Yeah,
I've got
sure.
this under control.
Totally on your
No.
side, dude.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
No.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you?
No, I don't.
You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our
I'm pretty sure he
alliance,
names
if you
Georgie
have to
Porgy.
know, it was
Yeah.
Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
But I do mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
I'm glad that I'm the only one not sitting. Let me just say that.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why?
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out?
What are you
I'm
gonna
protected,
do?
aren't I?
Bring the girls
Your
back?
protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like
Yeah,
that.
the wheels start
You
coming
asked me
off.
to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
Yeah.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Sorry
This is
again,
right
guys.
bollocks, sis.
I was outside for way too long
You're just
today.
gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie.
And then what?
Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
All right, let's
talk.
talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Yeah, because all of you
What's
are
wrong with you
guilty.
people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck?
What's
if
her
I'm
name
the
again?
one-
Vivian?
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the
after?
fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't know what to do here, guys.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, she's so creepy. I hate her.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all.
I can't even talk when I see her. I'm so just like, oh God. They bashed me. Are we gonna play this game again? Yeah, sure, why not? Q! Ah! Oh, Q's working well for me today, guys.
Take this!
Oh, shit. Oh, that's how you get out.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Fine. Oh, right, Q.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, that's not good. No more Q. Of course, why wouldn't it be Q? At least Q's easy today. Oh! I forgot about this part.
Oh God.
Take him home. Jersey, like, F off.
This way.
That way. Sure. Yep, jump in. Yeah. Where are we going?
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
This is awesome. Hello! I got your car! It's off the ground! I'm a wolf now. Oh no, the bumper. The bumper, guys! Purchase! Huzzah! Up again. And again. Huzzah! Uh-oh, where'd he go? I do not know. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's valid. That way. That way! Love it.
Fuck,
think
what
I-
was that?
The crooked man was next to me. I think that was the other option. Yeah. Oh well. This is the least of two evils. I don't really want to hurt her.
Take him off!
I can't.
Oh, shit. That's how people die. I should look up what happens if you do catch the crooked man's car. Because I've never done it before. And
Gun it!
I always
Are you
want
sure?
to after.
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
La la la. It's funny, I heard someone refer to this as a visual novel the other day, and I get where they're coming from, I do.
Come on.
I think that doesn't really give enough credit to the artists who put this together, and the voice actors for that matter. But I do understand the idea of kind of choices in the story just kind of unfolds in front of you. It can definitely feel like you're just along for the ride. Having said that, it's a pretty fun ride. Do we need to do this? I feel like...
Holy shit.
Yeah, he got hit pretty hard. Let's go see.
Come on. We can't stay here.
That's valid.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault.
Yeah, let's look.
It'll all end. Oh, fuck.
Here.
All right,
It's
well,
gonna be
here we go.
okay.
Big bad wolf. That's a lot of blood.
Shit. Hello,
Fair.
Bigby.
Hello.
I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Oh, sit down, dude.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that.
I'm not. I want to.
Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
No, I just want you to tell me why the crooked man is guilty.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, that's
It
nothing.
isn't
that I
his
just said.
fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Couple
He made
murders,
sure
a
they
few
couldn't
mistakes.
talk with
It's
those damn
fine.
ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
are
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice.
I don't understand
What
what's
the
happening here.
fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why
Look.
did you do it?
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your
Yes,
fault,
that's what
then
we're trying
what
to
the
get to the
fuck
bottom of
happened?
it. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled.
Finally.
But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he
You
fucking
say that like
sold
you're
me out.
surprised.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger.
Well,
Nobody held
ripped
your
the ribbon,
hand and made
but
you
sure.
go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if
I
it's
haven't,
fucking
though. That's
true or
the thing.
not.
I just need more information, dude.
Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
How do we end the curse?
It
How
must
do
be
we?
so
How do
easy
we?
being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
No, not at
George
all.
is the bad guy. It's all his
I
fucking
mean,
fault.
you are, but no, it's not all your fault.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You
Yep.
could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of
Could
murdering
he have?
them.
Let's find out.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me
Vivian
do?
would die.
Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian.
I
So
see.
you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
So
What
tell
are
me.
you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about
I
it.
can't.
She used her
Again,
little
I can't
purple
figure out
ribbon
if
to make more
I
of 'em.
knew about
Keep
this
our
or
girls
if it's like a
quiet,
Mandela
to
effect
ensure
and I just
absolute
think I know about the
discretion.
girl with the ribbon.
Promised you wouldn't.
I have to look that up.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
I mean,
Wait.
no, do people have to
those were
die?
Your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Do you?
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
That's
When we built this place,
broad strokes.
it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us.
Yeah, how'd that
was
work
the
out for ya?
point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
No, obviously I'm not
Kill her
gonna
then.
pull her ribbon.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
We'll find
We'll
another
find
way.
another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience.
This is so
Don't I get a
sad.
say?
Of course you get a
It's
say.
my life.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they
I don't
want
actually
with
know
my
if you
life.
can go a different way
I
with
thought it would
this.
be different here.
I almost spoilered
But
it
it's
before it
all the
happened.
fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily?
I really like her
All of
dress
them.
though.
Vivian,
I used to have
wait.
one kind of
I...
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the
Back in
eye
my
and
youth.
pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian,
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no!
Ooh. Yeah, it's super
Fuck!
sad.
No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Jesus is
Just... Jesus.
Vivian!
One more
I didn't
headless
fucking mean
corpse.
it! I was just...
This is also very awkward. This is what I mean about like sympathizing with all the characters. Like there's motive to everything, right? And there's good and bad and everything.
Get up.
He can't get up. Look at him.
Get up!
Don't be stupid,
Don't
Bigby.
think so, Bigby.
Those are guts. Those are intestines.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Correct.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
How will Georgie remember that? Georgie's going down.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metal Works.
Thank you.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
I have to admit though, every
You
time I
wanna
see his
finish me off now?
tattoo with Kiss the Girls, it makes me think of Little
Or you
Mermaid.
plan to kick me around a little first?
No, no,
Rip
no.
my limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Not who I am.
Nope.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
I remember reading
All right, Georgie.
Of Mice and Men in school, and they talk about, sorry, we talked about our class, how like being gut shot is supposedly one of the worst ways to die. Like having that part of your body open is one of the worst ways to die. And I think that it's not, you know, it's not a bad thing to end his misery there. Wimmy, lay down, please. The metalworks. This is such an awesome part of the game. I love it. Let's take a lookie. Let's take a lookie and see what we see.
Still warm. He's here,
there you go.
all right.
Yeah, but you know who else is here? Creepy. Creepy, creepy. I feel like I can climb up here. Let us see what we can see.
Of course.
Q. I don't know why Q is so hard for me to find with my fingers. Probably because I have little baby hands. It's not creepy at all.
Bigby Wolf.
The big bad wolf.
I cannot steer. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You used to be something.
Let's go to the board, obviously. Aww. Where was that? Well, there's the wheel.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere.
So loud in my ears.
Shivering bodies.
God. I don't know where we're going. Not that way, apparently. Okay, fine. Go that way. No? Just stuck now? Row. Can we go? Can we? There we go. Bleached, good. That's what you want to see. Ah, I figured it out. Okay. Let's look at the workbench. Silver bullets.
Silver.
Yes.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, she's so creepy. I hate her. There she is. Oh, hi.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
You are nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this
I mean,
worse.
she's gonna make it
Aw,
worse.
He doesn't want to play.
Nobody wants to play with you.
Persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
His mother was the North Wind.
Or was she too
I
busy
think.
fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh, okay. The father was the North Wind.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
She's like an illusionist. Do I have control? I don't have control. I must wait. Patience. I'm so excited though. I was reading about like the broken wheel, the Catherine wheel, when I was just making sure that it was actually called what I thought it was called. It was awful. It was like, let's see how we can inflict the most pain you possibly can without killing someone. Sometimes they stayed alive for like days and days. It's awful. I need your wolf eyes to work better, Bigby. Oh, I see. Hit it.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Yeah. She's going to. Ooh. She's so scary. Like she like chitters. Ugh. And like the noise of the breaking glass. Ugh. I guess Q? Yeah. How'd I know? Faster with the Qs, please. Okay, he just fell down. Why am I still queuing? Here we go. We've got a full werewolf Bigby. It gets better, guys. Don't worry. We're gonna see some shit. We're gonna see some shit during this fight. Oh, that noise. Ooh. It's fantastic sound design. It's just really freaking scary. Look at the illusions. They're everywhere. Hey, I hate you. La la la. I got you. Get off. Too many. The thing that's for 1,000 cuts. There he is. He's afraid of the big bad wolf. Shatters like glass. love it. I love this one. It's great. And crush it. That one of his parents was the North Wind. Do you remember how the bear was huffs and puffs? Just as Rory! I love it. It's so clever. He's not just a fable, he's like a demigod. There's the real one. So much like my dog. Minus the glowing yellow eyes, of course. The red muzzle. And then that's the end. End of Bloody Mary. And Bigby. With the blood on his mouth. Conveniently, your clothes are still right there. Oh, Crane stuck around. Sorry, not Crane. Crooked Man.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
I told you not to.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark.
Why are you
You'll
vibrating?
find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you?
Not really.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
Yes.
And that's what I want.
Okay, then
You
let's
plan
go.
to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
No.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I'm sure
you
Miss
can
White
speak
would agree that
alive.
I should be
I'm not going
given
to
a
necessarily bring you
fair
back here
trial.
alive.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution.
True.
Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look.
Because
there's
you're the
no
crooked
reason
man with
for
a
us to
crooked
be at
plan.
each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
You just threw Bloody
This
Mary
is
at
just
me.
a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Do I?
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I
Lies.
didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Correct.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd
But he
both know
wasn't
that.
savable.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
You're a community.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this
I mean, they
miserable town.
already don't like me,
You're
so...
often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of them. Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Correct.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
We already covered the fact that
Georgie.
you ordered the murders.
He's dead, isn't he?
Correct.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
There's no winning in
You
murder.
really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
I mean, you can
It's
also put the
over.
gun down.
So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind, actually.
What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Yeah. Shut
You're
your
under
face.
arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
I didn't. Oh, hold on. I didn't choose to spare him.
And your punishment will follow.
I chose to have him have a trial. That's very different than sparing him.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Dun 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 dun.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Yep, very good.
God.
Motherfucker.
Very good.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
What is
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did
Rude!
well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed
Take your
up.
shirt off. She
Now
gets
throw
really
this asshole down the
discombobulated when you take
fucking
your shirt
well.
off.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people? You're a
said.
fucking
There's
crook!
a lot going
You
on
should
here.
be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Also, what's
Thank you
with
all for
not
coming
having
here
the
on
black
such
coat
short
on?
notice.
I hate that coat.
I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
Under your... Yeah,
It was
there we go.
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my
Yeah,
sister?
he's dead.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
Very
Is-
good.
What?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
No,
There's
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Very good.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Yes.
Let
she gets
her
to read
finish.
the charges.
And you can
Then
have
you
your
get to talk.
say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order.
Very good.
Inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby
Twice.
Wolf.
Twice.
Hey, that's what I said.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion,
racketeering, I forgot.
racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
I should have said kidnapping Crane, but...
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's
I
done.
want to jump into this.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed
The
to the witching
witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
So
if
much
we're
yelling.
ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Yeah.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
But you're not, though. That's the problem.
This is ridiculous.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, lady.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A
Yes,
promise
yes.
kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Very good.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women.
Why would he
It
lie if
his
he was
business.
dying?
And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them,
I mean,
Nikki,
she's not wrong.
when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. But I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in.
It's
They
everybody
get a
else. It's
bit
not me,
carried
guys. It's
away
everybody
sometimes.
else.
It's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece?
I'm not afraid of
Let me
anything.
explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith.
Very good.
The way you manipulated her.
Aren't we glad
Do you
he's
really
alive?
think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
A distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
He's
You
not
all
wrong.
act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
You are.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look
mean,
out for you.
They weren't sniveling on street corners, nor were
Yes,
they
but-
helpless.
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Yes.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands.
That's not true. She has the
Everything
tree.
that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
This
And
is
what did
why
they
he
do?
is good.
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
That's right.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that.
I don't think
she
so.
was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
Yeah, so?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Yeah,
And so does the sheriff.
that is true.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you?
Yes.
He just cared about your money. He
Yes.
cares about your obedience.
Correct.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Correct.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
That turned out rather well.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no
That's not true.
barrister, but I
Lots of
think
people
such a
heard.
statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
I mean, he spoke to all of your
Especially
crew.
given Bigby's history.
What history? What have I done?
Talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Shut up, Beauty.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time.
No, no, no. Because
Yes.
you told him.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's
What did Bigby do
actions
that's
as
so
well?
bad?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do a thing to
He
him.
was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
Correct.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Also correct.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Correct
It
again.
was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So,
I mean,
you won't
simmer
answer
down.
for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely
But
different.
we just
I
said
did
it.
not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
What
sins.
crimes?
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
No, no, no,
traitors.
no, no, no,
This is
no,
how
no,
it's
no, no, no,
always
no, 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 no,
See,
no.
this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
This is
Who
why
was there while they idly
he's a
played
big bad
in the
guy.
towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own
I
destiny?
mean, I
Without
feel like
me,
that's kind of
who
you.
will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
He
Who
hasn't
will
done
protect
anything.
you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Narissa.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, Elizabeth?
What's she doing here?
What do you think she's doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa! My name is Nerissa.
Love it.
Okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms...
I don't actually believe her.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
Oh,
him.
I'm winning the crowd. Yay.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take
This is
the
a little bit of a...
At least 5 other girls will back
justifying
me
the
up on
means.
this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
I mean...
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
I mean, you were once
so
that
quick
sinking
to
ship,
latch onto
so
whatever will
watch
keep
your
your
mouth.
miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Yeah.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
Also true.
We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't get
bloodshed?
So we get
It's
rid of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Sure.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
I mean, I appreciated
That makes
Narissa,
sense
but I'd
to
be
me.
happier with a
Guess
vote.
it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think.
Lock him up! Sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that sentence.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Ooh. Oh, good. That happened rather quickly. Don't do it.
I hope you all remember this moment.
What moment?
Think of me when you try to sleep.
We won't have to.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put him in
No,
prison?
no, no.
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Tell me.
All right.
Do it. Aw, he's all better. But sleepy. Poor Big B, sleepy. So tired.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
I mean,
Thanks,
they still have tongues.
Let's just call it even.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
I know, so many people in line. It's so sad.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is that a pit stain under your jacket?
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Ugh, I hate him so much. Remembrance Day, have you made your reservations
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
yet? Did you just wink at me? I've got a winking pig. His little tail. I don't love this. Is it raining? Or is that just thunder?
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
What happened to your glamour?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
You're not glamorous.
You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, she's kind of a dick.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
He's such a cute little
Can
guy.
you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
It is pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side,
You get to
okay?
swim whenever you want.
Plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Even in daytime.
You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around the wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Gotta go
Bye,
check it
Mr.
out.
Wolf.
Bye,
Goodbye, TJ.
sweetie.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Yeah. It's kind of a dick move. I feel like there's a way to save them all, but I don't
Saying
know.
goodbye?
Hey, Narissa. Nice jeans. Nice ass.
Hi.
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 You're still wearing that thing.
I know.
Oh. Yeah.
Kind of scared.
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to take that off too.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies.
If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay?
I told him.
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
No.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Tell me more, tell
What
me
happened?
more.
Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
So now
And
he
while
knows
the
that
two
she
of us
wasn't there.
were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this?
Very good.
Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But
Does
it
the
wasn't
ends
the
justify
truth,
means?
was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I don't want to say anything.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
After what? After what? After what?
That night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Dun 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 dun.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Did we ever see her leg cut?
You
She
started
wasn't wearing
all
much
this.
to cover it earlier.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time.
That is true.
The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just...
Yep.
Fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't
It's not gonna be different. It's gonna be different now for Big B.
Well,
I don't know about anybody else.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know about Snow.
I
I don't have a lot of confidence in Snow.
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these
That's
people.
right.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Big B. Both of you. You two make a good team. The
Do
way
we?
you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
Fair.
Look, Big B. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would.
The girls
You knew
would have
when
died.
to show mercy,
Is that what?
and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you
Well,
brought
that's
the
kind.
Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
I mean,
You've been given this job for a reason.
I don't
And
know
I
that you're
left
the
Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man,
person to make
it
that
was
call.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
For better or worse.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's what Faith said. Also, that's her.
to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
things?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
That's it. Okay. So most of the players showed mercy on Georgie. I hate that they phrase it that way. We did give the Crooked Man a trial, like most people, and just under half chose to imprison him. Yeah, who doesn't take the gift for Snow? Rude. I hope I've done some good here. Yeah, well, what are the other options, my friends? Yep. Poor Faith. I don't know that I've ever seen this before. Yeah. I feel like I don't know what else I could have done. I feel like there's probably a way that he doesn't get sent to the farm, but I could be completely wrong on that. Oh, so loud in my earballs. So that's it. That's The Wolf Among Us. Originally, there was supposed to be a sequel pretty shortly thereafter. I mentioned in the first video of this series that TellTale Games went through a lot in a very short amount of time. And what was supposed to be a sequel a few years after this one got completely backburnered, and the studio got sold and all this other stuff happened. Again, if you're somebody who's interested in like development history and especially game studio history, I think it is worth going and looking at, because TellTale Games was making some really great content, and yet still they were having trouble keeping the lights on. The sequel now, I have no idea how much of it is related to this or even based on the first attempted sequel. I think that there's probably a really good chance that it was completely rewritten. I think if you're somebody who enjoyed the story, who enjoyed watching along, obviously play the game 100%. You can find it anywhere, Steam, GOG. It's not hard to track down a copy. I think you can even get copies for Xbox and PlayStation, but it's something that if you're really into it, and if you're someone who likes graphic novels and comic books, I highly recommend reading the series. There's a lot to it. I think there's like 150 comics. They've been put together, I think, into 5 or 6 compendiums, and there's a lot of really neat stuff that goes along with it, and sort of what happened after all of this, that I think is really kind of worth reading and watching, especially if you're somebody who, again, likes comic books or likes graphic novels. The art style is very unique. It doesn't match the game at all. If you are more interested in what this story was, this game got turned into a Volume 1, Volume 2 set of graphic novels. And again, you can kind of go back and see what the choices Bigney made in those moments. There are a lot that differed quite strongly from what I played today, and I think it makes a lot more sense if you read that and then listen to what people say to him. In the sequel, I'm really hoping to see that change. I'm hoping to see people reacting to how he actually acts and not the big bad wolf persona that everybody is sort of living with. I also would really like to see, obviously, something happen with the Crooked Man. I think that he's a character that's too good to just throw away after one little chapter. I think that him being turned into a crow is the most appealing, because he has the potential to then go off and do bad things again, and us to go and chase him down. I think that it's perfectly reasonable people that chose to throw him down the well, especially after he attacks Bigby. But at the end of the day, I think that again, the way I play is always going to be sort of as morally confident and as morally straight and centered as I can be. I don't think that the big bad wolf makes sense without having some sort of desire for redemption and a desire to be more, especially with his infatuation with Snow White, or his I guess true affection for her, because he's not exactly quiet about it. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that. I know it's an older game. I haven't decided what I'm going to play next, but I'm kind of looking through my catalogs and seeing what I have and what I want to play. I may play something a bit newer. I'm actually thinking about playing something that I haven't played before, because I think it would be fun to put it out with you guys. I'm also trying to look at streaming and figure out some times to do that. So please, stick with the channel and see what I put out there. And if you're interested, if you're having fun, please consider liking and subscribing, and also coming and hanging out for those streams. It would really give me good feedback to have sort of, instant chat reaction to various things. Yeah, I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in the next one.